This Montecito garden is a very special transformation. If you had seen the property before we began, you likely would not recognize it today. Originally built in 1914, the property had evolved significantly over the course of its life. At some point, previous owners developed a strong affinity for Asian and Zen gardens. While many of these plantings were beautiful in their own right, years of neglect had allowed them to become overgrown, invasive. The restoration began with an extensive clearing effort. As the overgrowth was cleared, something remarkable began to emerge. Hidden beneath the decades of vegetation were glimpses of the property's original structure, fragments of a landscape that had remained intact despite years of change.
My name is Leehey, Principal Landscape Architect at Garrison Design. We worked on the landscape architectural design for this property, the architectural design, and collaborated with the Getty's Group on the interior design. And originally, when we started here, the entire side yard was covered with 20-foot tall bamboo. The landscape had been left in disarray for quite a while, but it still had some indications of some of the historic nature of the property. So we have here one of our beautiful large heritage trees. This is a bunya pine that anchors the property with another Norfolk Island pine behind it and various oaks throughout the perimeter of the property. This is the area of the property that used to have 20-foot tall bamboo along the entire edge. We were able to create formality in a clipping garden for both roses and bouquets, as well as create an herb garden that the clients use seasonally in their clipping throughout the year. We have one of the heritage oaks on the property. We first came here, it actually had another tree growing out of the trunk. We've since removed the tree growth, which has helped this tree thrive, which we were told would die by multiple arborists. The beehive that had always taken root in the trunk. Every time I come here, there's active bees pollinating our garden. This pool used to have paving 5 feet all around. We were able to replace the coping and replaster the pool and transform paved pool area into a garden pool. This is a good example of some of the elements on the property that we wanted to retain. This hedge was original, and though it had leafed out quite a bit, we were able to restore it and keep this beautiful arched opening and gate separating the driveway from the rest of the property. Here we have a private globe garden on the property, flanking the guest house for their guests. We had a few large specimen globes here. We decided to add to them and embrace them. And so we were able to formalize this garden, clean it up, add some lawn, and create a private oasis for the guests. Over here, there used to be a large specimen pittosporum tree that we'd hoped to keep. But halfway through construction, the tree unfortunately fell, which I like to think is nature's way of contributing to the design of the project, because upon falling, we discovered that we've got beautiful mountain views behind us. And now the clients get to enjoy beautiful mountain views every day when they walk outside of their pool.